Welcome to Aces Tough Enough, a marketing pitch competition brought to you by Aces Tough Gaming in AcadArena. I'm your host, Naomi, and I'll be guiding you around this special event for student gamers. But what makes this event so special in the first place? Aces Tough Enough is the first ever marketing pitch competition for student gamers. This is part of AcadArena's effort in showing everyone that gaming and esports is not just play. With the help of Aces Tough Gaming, we've gathered the final 5 marketing pitches that we're all going to see today. Kahit ako, hindi ko pa nakikita kung ano mga ipipitch nila at sobrang excited na ako to see what these students can bring. These 5 teams of students already won Aces Tough Gaming peripherals, but as we continue this competition, the top 3 teams will get to score even more prizes from Aces Tough Gaming. The third placer will get an additional 4 pieces of Tough Gaming M3 mice and P3 mouse pads. The second placer will get 4 pieces of Tough Gaming H3 headsets, and the Aces Tough Enough champion will win one whole set of Aces Tough Gaming peripherals for each student, an entire PC set up for their chosen mentor. Imagine yun, you could give a whole PC to your chosen mentor. Without further ado, let's all welcome our panelists for Aces Tough Enough. For our first panelist, we have Sir Joe Josue, the Chief Marketing Officer of AcadArena. He's a seasoned marketer specializing in go-to-market campaigns prior to leading marketing at AcadArena. Joe's experience includes in creating award-winning content for top brands and growing companies in creative production and esports. Thanks for being here, Joe. For our second panelist, we have Miss Aryan Lim, the CEO of AcadArena. She's a CEO by trade and an educator by heart. She is a pioneer in promoting and developing campus gaming in the Philippines. Prior to founding AcadArena, she has worked for Garena, Huya, and NetEase Games, dabbling on anything and everything gaming and esports, from league operations to talent management. Fun fact, she's not a fan of pineapples on pizza. And last but not least, we have Sir Robert Osorio, the Regional Marketing Manager of ACES. Techie by day, gamer by night, he is a part of ACES marketing team where they check out cool products first and tell stories to the Filipino community. Together with his team, they have grown a component-focused business to become solutions-based, increasing product lines and achieving both sales and marketing targets.
them, I think we can improve their academic performance as well by training in this kind of practice, wherein they can actually pitch a product, and later on, when they after they graduate, they can actually use this learnings to also help them in their careers.
Great, Sir Robert. And now, Aryan and Joe, how's your afternoon so far? You first, Joe.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see how they've changed and upgraded the presentations now that they have gear with them. Now that they also,
Mhm.
receive some feedback and how they use this Mentors Week to really uh, set their presentation apart. So all I am is excited.
I see, I see. How about you, Aryan? How's your afternoon?
Oh, quite the same with Joe. We usually see the students push themselves to their limits in esport tournaments. So seeing them in this academic lens is definitely refreshing.
I see, I see. And Pumped Up Cubs from UST did have a late submission. What are the judges' decision for this?
Yeah, we received a report that they had a power outage, so they couldn't make the original deadline. We, as judges, made a decision to be, of course, empathetic to student challenges. Like otherwise, what is this campaign all about, right?
Mhm.
So while we did consider, while we did grant the extension, it's still a competition. We had to be fair. We're going to give them a 1 point deduction for each criteria at the end of the tally. So that's a 3 point total deduction.
I see, I see. All right, now that we warmed up to each other, let's finally head into watching their marketing pitches that got these superb students up to this point.
May sira na naman yung keyboard. Ano gagawin ko?
Pukpukin mo, gagana yan.
Sir, ringing po ba ako, sir? Ringing po ba ako? Sir? No?
Nakamute ka ba?
Hindi mo nakamute.
Wala no?
Wala.
Okay. Baka ano, tira na naman ang mic niyan. As usual.
Pause! Ilan lang yan sa mga problemang na-encounter ng estudyante sa online classes. Bukod dun, surely ay mas marami pang problema. Pero yan yung mga mas madalas nating na-encounter. Kaya't halina tingnan natin ng mas malalim ang mga problemang ito. Unang-una sa lahat ay ang headset. Makikita na hindi komportable ang estudyante dahil sa kanyang ginagamit na headset. Ito ay makikita sa disenyo na hindi akma sa estudyante, kaya't nawawalan ito ng focus sa pakikinig sa kanilang meeting. Ang ikalawa naman dito ay ang sound quality. Makikita na ang estudyante ay nada-drop call, kaya hindi siya na makapagpatuloy na may bahagi ang kanyang ambag sa kanilang meeting. Ayon sa statistiko, na ang sound quality ay napaka-importante, sapagkat bukod sa nakapagbigay siya ng focus sa lecture, ay mas madali ma-retain ang kanilang natututunan mula sa klase. Dumako naman tayo kay Kuya na nahihirapan sa paggamit ng kanyang keyboard. Ating mapapansin na ang pag-register niya sa keyboard ay hindi pumapasok, pati na rin ang comfort niya na na-experience ay hindi rin akma sa kanyang kamay. Ayon sa datos ng mga ilang pag-aaral, makikita rito ang kalahati ng mga lumahok ay mahilig gumamit ng computers kanilang pang-araw-araw na trabaho o pag-aaral. At ang kalahati na ito ay nakaka-experience ng RSI or ang Repetitive Strain Injury. Sa mga nakaka-experience ng RSI, 69% nito ay nasa wrist area, na kung saan ito pa naman ang madalas natin gamitin sa pang-keyboard or paggamit ng mouse. Nakakabahala ito sapagkat sa panahong ito mas digitalized na ang pag-aaral. Sapagkat kapag mas digitalized ang pag-aaral, dumadaas din ang oras sa paggamit ng computer. At ang huling problema na ating tatalakayin ay surely lahat makaka-relate, at ito ay ang budget. Ayon sa datos ng SWS, 5 sa kada 10 estudyante ay gumagamit ng gadgets para makapag-aral. At ang kakayahan ng pamilya bumili ng gadgets ay nagkakahalaga ng 8,687 pesos on average ang kanilang gastusin. Isa sa mga pananaw ng mamimili ay ang kalidad ng isang bagay ay nakaayon sa presyo nito. Dahil na rin sa instance na iyon, ay mas pinipiling isakripisyo ng mamimili ang kalidad or ang ergonomics para lang sa mas murang bagay. Ilan lamang yun sa mga pangunahing problema na encounter ng estudyante sa paggamit ng gadgets sa online classes, na kung saan naghanap sila ng dekalidad, nakapagbibigay ng comfort, at pati na rin ng gadgets na hindi nakapagbubutas ng mga bulsa nila. Kaya ano kaya pwedeng solution para dun?
Ang sagot namin ay ang TUF gaming brand. Kabilang rito ay ang H3 headset, K3 keyboard, M3 mouse at ang P3 mousepad. Layunin nito ibigay ang karagdagang level ng comfort sa pang-araw-araw na paggamit. Idinisenyo ito ayon sa preferences ng karamihan gamit ang mga kalidad na materyales. Dahil dito ay nakapagbibigay ito ng magandang audio quality pati na rin ang durability. Inaasahan rin na mababawasan nito ang pagdevelop ng RSI or ang mga pananakit sa parte ng katawan katulad ng kamay at leeg para patuloy ang pagiging produktibo sa anumang araw. Higit sa lahat ay hindi ka kakabahan sa presyo ng mga ito dahil sa abot kayang budget, magkakakuha ka na ng unbeatable experience para sa kanyang price category na sobrang sulit pati na rin pang matagalan.
Hindi ka nga lang maging top sa iyong games, pati na rin mas gawin mong extraordinary ang ordinary days mo. Kaya, bili na!
Ay, sus to ah.
First entry, we have Team Art from UST, represented today by Kim. Panelists, anong itatanong nyo para sa kanya?
Hi, Kim. Hi there. Oh, it's very nice to see you in the flesh from that almost an ad, right? Well, the audience is not able to see your very first draft. Can you tell us more about your process in improving it?
On the first draft, we thought that maybe our creativity was our main strength because one of our members or two of them was actually funny in the making. Like they like to put this kind of comedy and also this type of creativity, and that was the first draft. And then we thought, oh no, we gotta put more details like this, the market research and what is the strengths of the products. So it was really a redevelopment in which we have to also not forget that, oh yeah, we're creative guys. So besides that, we have to revise. We had to put in the actual experience in the products and also more details with regards to the needs of the people. So we also gathered more data from random people, especially students who are undertaking online classes.
Hi, Kim.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Robert from ASUS, and we've watched your video, and we we say we saw a lot of improvement nga over your previous draft, and I just want to know when you thought about making this video because the product has a lot, the range of products has a lot of features, but when you were in the thought making process, what was your main what benefits did you see in the products, and how did you portray that in the presentation?
I see. Um, when we look into the products, we also saw the potentials. Like we also look on studies on where are the gaps, which we would like to look further into products. Like people experiencing our size, or especially in the wrist area, where they experience when they use the products like keyboards and mouse for prolonged periods of time, they experience this kind of pain, in which in the long term would affect their health. And then we tried out to test in the products if it would improve the durability and also the comfort of the people. And then we were very amazed on the quality in which that we also further look into the responses of the students on the data gathered that yes, so there is a correlation on comfort and also the benefits stated in the products, and that we were very happy with the quality, and that not only did the product was meant for gaming, but we realized na no, it's not just really for gaming, but it's really meant for also productivity and also the academic schemes. We tried it in writing on our thesis manuscript, and that it was really comfortable and also fun to use. Besides that, it has RGB, but also the comfort it gives is very, excellent.
All right. All right, Kim. For me, I wanted to ask, like, when I went through the video again, also big improvement. It seemed like the primary, strategy is really almost like an advertisement. And like you said, your teammates, had a lot of fun and it was engaging and interesting. So my question is, I want to be able to challenge you now as a marketing pitch or campaign, as a video ad is what mostly look like. How would you have distributed this or gotten this to the market of gamers that you're looking for? Given that it's already a good ad, what strategies would you employ to get it to the right eyeballs?
Hmm. I think we have to further look more into the data, like who are we really trying to, and what are their like portal, like what are they really looking for? Especially, we know that they are gamers, and what are their other niches? Like, do they also do academics? Do they also do video creating? Like, we have to further garner more data on what else do they do, because these are very particular matters that could affect on the product design phase and also the marketing strategy, in which not only will it catch their eye, but also create the wow factor that, oh, I'm not just going to be using it this for gaming, but also it's an all-around package. So also another factor would be based on user experiences. Like, we don't only look at their strengths, but also we have to find people who would like to try so that they can give actual feedback to the products.
It's all right. Okay. I mean, sorry, Arian. You think that's like you were saying something.
No, yeah, bouncing off that, and given all, seeing your very first draft, Lina, it's very apparent that you tried to employ that in. It's great that you professionalize the like a lot of the data, because, guys, the very first draft of this was literally an ad. It was words were flying around. Kim himself was the endorser. That's what it looked like. So it's great that you're able to put that much information in a very short period of time. You put a lot of substance into it. What do you think is the main issue for students to understand the value of peripherals?
Well, the first thing we saw on the data and also the responses for students who answered our questionnaires was that they value the pricing more rather than the comfort it can give. Like, okay, okay na ito. Basta may magamit tayo para sa ano. Kasi there were instances that they really need the product, that they have to do this and that in a short period of time na they have to submit. So they sacrifices the comfort and also the durability for the sake that they have something to use on that certain instant already. And then what we can also say based on the experience was another factor was the branding, because sometimes there was an ambiguity, especially nowadays on online shopping, that wala man lang tong brand, but based on reviews, they just based on the reviews on the quality of the products. That's why there's also some nuisance na maybe it's a hit or miss. But this is TUF, which is an established brand, and also there's a strong feeling that when I hear TUF, it's really a good thing. Na it's a good brand that it can give me the best quality out there.
Well, unfortunately, I think that's all the time that we have for now. Thank you very much, Team Arc. Thank you very much, Kim, for representing Team Arc. And I think we're going to head on to our second entry.
Panelists, we are coming up. What does it mean to be tough? Does being tough mean just being strong enough, or is it being able to endure to adversities and transform this into advantages? Today, we all face the nuances that has changed the very lifestyle and livelihood of our community, the new normal. According to the National Economic Development Authority, our country still continues to experience a very significant digital divide, which has worsened because of this new normal. There are about only 41.4% of Filipino households who are equipped with a personal computer. Students in the new normal continue to struggle in maintaining productivity and growth. With this being said, how do we, as students, become tougher with tough gaming peripherals in the new normal? Let's discuss the following scenarios. Student A is participating in a gaming tournament. As his team faces match point, he remains to be the only surviving player of the team. Unfortunately, he misses the winning shot. He lacked consistency during his performance, especially when he needed to equip quick movements. Student B is working on a project that is already due the next day. Despite joining his online lectures, He could not properly recall the instructions provided by his professor. Unfortunately, he was not able to submit his work on time. Issues must be provided with solutions for the betterment of students. So how does TUF Gaming Peripherals cater to these issues? To provide a more in-depth experience of what it's like to use these peripherals, let's take a closer look at Kane's product.
The TUF Gaming M3 is sleek and simple. It provides a good grip since it uses an ergonomic shape, and its functionality can be easily manipulated because of how the middle and side buttons are conveniently positioned. The TUF Gaming P3 does not fail to serve its purpose for being a mousepad in both the professional and gaming aspect. The anti-fraying stitches used allows it to have a longer lifespan as well. With the use of the M3 and P3 in gaming, the issue of inaccuracy and inconsistency of student A will be resolved. The TUF Gaming H3 provides comfort throughout the duration of its use. As for the sound quality, it remains crisp and clean, with no static or buzzing noise heard. The TUF Gaming K3 has an ergonomic wrist rest that provides comfort and a build hefty enough to keep it in place. The actuation force needed is relatively light since it responds quickly to ensure fast-paced gaming or typing. Through the use of H3 and K3, student B will be able to address his problem of being inefficient in both online lectures and task management. It was observed that consumers in this new normal pay more attention to trends in entertainment as an escape from the struggles of the new normal. Through this, the current issues of consumers should be empathized with in order to address them clearly.
The objective of our campaign is to increase brand authority. With a heightened digital divide in the current setup, we come up with one big idea. We tough it out. We are committed to ACE's idea of simplifying and empowering customers' lives and business, which is why our message is simple. Rest, not with power, but with tough gaming peripherals. Simple and invigorating, classic and timeless. We redefine tough through resting, an uncelebrated idea in this time of pandemic. We emphasize an effortless mindset wherein it extends beyond product and innovation, while providing a joyful digital drive campaign. It is designed to maximize the incredible advantages and benefits of peripherals through affirming the idea of resting amidst the challenges and uncertainties. The following are the key performance indicators to be used, mainly the number of media interviews and the number of positive customer interviews.
Execution. The beginning of the campaign will revolve around an introduction video with rising students of the new normal. For the campaign proper, static photos will be distributed and advertising will commence. Feedback forms will be given once the marketing campaign has been launched.
Now the story of our chosen professor. She is a professor who has been experiencing technical issues frequently because of her laptop specifications. Despite having these challenges, she dreams of having PC desktop in the hopes of having a discussion that is free from technical issues, to be able to freely maximize different productivity tools, to be able to engage students through student-centered learning paradigm.
So we go back to the question, what does it mean to be tough? Rest, not with power, but with tough gaming peripherals. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
For our second entry, we have Tamaror from FEU Manila, represented today by Gia.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon din, Gia. Para sa mga panelists natin, ano ang tanong nyo for Gia?
Okay, so I guess I'll start first. Hi, Gia. I'm Robert from ASUS. Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
So yeah, I watched your video and I was pretty amazed at how you handled the video production overall. And I saw you had a lot of data and you presented some programs, activities that you want to implement if you were to handle this kind of product. So one of my questions is, I saw that in your customer insight, you have different parang factors in purchase consideration. So I want to know, which do you think, or what do you think is the most important factor there? And how do you think tough gaming peripherals can specifically address that customer insight?
Okay. So I think the most relevant data from our customer insight is actually the fact na customers right now, what they look for is actually entertainment. So I think we can utilize that in marketing tough gaming peripherals in a way na we can show the consumers na, oh, this is not only a product that you can use for work or stuff. It can also be used when you're technically during your leisure time. So I think we can utilize that.
Okay, so you mentioned na you can also use it in your leisure time or during your when you're consuming content, 'di ba? So, what particular feature of the product, let's say the mouse and the headset, which features or what features do you think benefits students most when they're using tough gaming peripherals?
Okay, I think for the headset, the fact na the sound quality is good based on our review. I think that's one very helpful for the students right now since everything is online. It's important na they'll be able to hear everything clearly what their teachers were saying as per the modules and the instructions. And for the mouse, I guess the fact na it it uh it enables you to do a lot of stuff technically. Kasi without a mouse, like honestly, I'm a laptop user, so I had to buy a mouse since I have to have a lot of work. It's easier if there's a mouse. So I think it's as simple as that for students.
Thank you,
Thank,
thank you.
thank you for that, Gia. No, we did like the audience didn't see like the first draft of this. But yeah, as what Sir Rob said, you guys definitely did a lot of research. Sir Rob, they even did research on the brand, like the history. Like they actually did that. They just they removed it for this version.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Great.
yeah, good job on that. I
Thank you.
want to ask more about your angle. You guys went with the rest with tough gaming, which I think is quite unique because when you think about peripherals, you think go lang ng go you student, right? Why
Yeah.
did you choose that tone instead?
As mentioned in our campaign, rest right now during this pandemic is an uncelebrated idea actually. So we wanted to promote na when you use these peripherals, you experience rest at the same time. You don't need to worry about anything else because everything is working perfectly. So I think that's why we wanted to do that approach. We wanted to highlight what people need the most here in this pandemic, which is technically rest.
Hi. For me, Gia, my question is I think that, one, kudos to the presentation. It was very comprehensive as a marketing pitch and clear as well. So I want to take it, and push it one more level and ask, with the video execution and execution of, the video we were saying in the campaign, a part of the challenge today is really penetration and how to reach all of these eyeballs and these people. Now, how I want to understand a little bit more about how you would make sure this video and these static images you mentioned would get to the to the market that you're looking for. Are there any unorthodox things you would do? Are there things? Is it more of a traditional style? How would you execute that?
I think the fact that our campaign actually uh, wants to connect with the people, I think that's going to be our main approach. We sympathize, we relate with what um, our target market is experiencing. I think that's the most effective way to actually promote the products. And I think our team is actually aiming to show students, like really show um the situations of what students are experiencing right now to be able to reach our target market.
So it's more organic. Would you say it's more organic and trusting on viral rather than uh, that
Yes,
strategic specific placement?
yes,
All right.
yes,
Thank you
yes.
for that.
All
Thank
right.
you.
And I think we still have a bit of time. Any small questions that you guys want to drop before we potentially end this segment?
So Robert, would you like to ask anything additional?
Okay, so probably if I were to ask one more question is, Gia, if you were to add one more element into your presentation, what would it be and why?
I think um for our overall presentation, we would have wished to actually focus more on rest. Like elaborate it more. I think what made it harder for us for the marketing pitch is actually the time limit, the 5 minutes. It's so hard to compress all your information and make sure that everything is supported with data and at the same time become effective. So I think that's what we could have improved more as in our presentation.
All right, all right. Thank you very much, Tamaror. Thank you, Gia. It's already time for our third entry.
Sasha Cruz.
I am Ricky de la Cruz.
I'm Elisa Fastin.
And we are the three marketeers
from University of Santo Tomas.
And we are tough enough to take on the challenge.
First, let's meet the TUF trio. They belong in the age range of 14 to 25 years old in Economic Class B, C1, and C2. They attend online classes during the day and play computer games at night. Most of the games they play are FPS, RPG, adventure, and co-op games. Thomas is the jack of all trades. He can balance both studies, gaming, and his other hobbies. He's an average student and only plays when he's invited by his friends. He's looking for peripherals that can support his gaming and other endeavors, but he doesn't know where and what to buy.
Uriah is the most chill and techie person in the group. You can trust him when it comes to gadgets because he knows it all. He owns a laptop, a computer, and even a PS4. Nowadays, he's looking for new peripherals to step up his game that can be used across different platforms. But he is picky when it comes to the specs, which makes it difficult to choose.
Lastly, we have Fatima, the competitive girl boss of the group. She usually leads the group whether it games or in school. Recently, her peripherals can keep up with the activities she's been doing. After researching, she knows what she needs and is looking for peripherals that are within her budget. But there are too many products in the market. That's where we come in. We present to you our project for tough gaming peripherals, connect even through tough times.
Personalization and customization is the selling point of the TUF Gaming M3 due to its 200 to 7000 dpi, RGB lighting, and 7 programmable buttons that make gaming and everyday tasks easier. Its ergonomic and lightweight design shows that the product is durable and can be easily utilized by everyone. It uses both Aura Sync and Armory 2. For the TUF Gaming P3, the rubber bottom ensures that it will not move whether its user is playing or doing schoolwork. Its anti-freeze stitching makes it durable and will ensure that it will last for a long time.
For the headphones, the surround sound is one of the selling points of this product because during the game you could really tell if the enemy is on your right, left, or behind. With this, the students can surely focus more and listen attentively during class times. The ear cuffs are comfortable and for the ears and you don't feel like being squeezed in. I've also tried using it on my phone and it gives the same experience as it did on desktops. Perfect for people who also play PS4. True to its label, it's light and easy to carry around.
Our keyboard is made with an aluminum alloy top covering that screams durability and long-lasting performance, and is equipped with a magnetized wrist rest with 6 pre-installed rubber bases for comfort and durability. It has a 100% anti-ghosting with N-key rollover technology for responsive and reliable performance compatible with switches such as linear, tactile, and clicky. It has a 2.0 USB pass-through for quick, everyday powerful connection. With the help of AuraSync and Armory Crate, you can easily customize the RGB lighting for aesthetics and its programmable keys to your own personal preference on the fly. Its selling point is everything. It has all the qualities you need at an affordable price. With a keyboard like this, you can be the boss of both your studies and gameplay.
For affiliate links, based on our interviews and research, student players like Fatima frequently search for reviews in Google, watch review videos, and are curious of the peripherals that streamers they tune into uses. These are some of the ways they personalize their gaming setup with the specs that match their preference. To take advantage of this, we recommend using affiliate links for YouTubers like Christian so that consumers will automatically buy the product after they watch the video. Consumers who have seen the reviews will impulse buy the said product if the YouTuber has convinced them enough. For our next fan, let's tune in to Ali.
Prior to the 8.8 sale, a GIF poster will be utilized in order to promote and encourage students to purchase the gaming peripherals. This would be helpful in widening our brand's reach and raise awareness of the specifications of each product before the launching of the 8.8 sale. To further discuss how this game works, let's tune in to Ricky for the details.
We will be utilizing the 8/8 sale of Shopee and Lazada. To engage our consumer, we will release a slot machine game that contains the TUF gaming peripherals. The mechanics of the regular slots apply, which is consumers will have to sign up and only get 5 tries per day. If they get to match 3 same products, they will be given a unique voucher code that will give them a discount up to 30%. To encourage them to play the game, 3 lucky winners will be randomly chosen to be given 1 TUF gaming peripherals of their choice. Again, we are the 3 marketeers. Thank you for listening.
Now for our third entry, we have 3 marketeers from UST Manila represented today by Natasha. Natasha, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right. And now, panelists. Anong tanong nyo para kay Natasha?
Okay, good afternoon, Natasha. I'm Robert from ASUS.
Good afternoon.
Hello. I'd just like to ask, kasi I watched the whole video and I must say that it has a lot of content. You presented a lot of concepts and a lot of even suggestions that you can use or that we can use in our future campaigns. So may I ask lang, what would be your central theme for this kind of campaign? Because from what I see, these are more on like you serve kind of a lot of different tools. But if you were to centralize this into one theme, what would it be? Or what is it?
It would be our slogan, which is Connect Through Times. We focused on as in the competition for the student gamers, because it's Connect Through Times because most of us rely on technology now because of the pandemic. This more and more people seek peripherals that are within their budget but can deliver good quality and satisfy the need of our customers. So with Connect Through Tough Times, we present different challenges that our 3 target market face. So connecting meaning connecting with fellow students no matter how far, and connecting through gaming, because since we're all far apart from one another because of the pandemic, we won't feel as alone, and difficult times pertaining to what we're all facing.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that. Hi, Natasha. We did see the very first version of this as well. Like once we had a lot of information. It's actually amazing you're able to condense more within a short period of time. Is there any reason why you expanded the research more into coming into this like final draft? And what extra insights were you able to get thanks to that?
Based on our notes, we were criticized that we only had one target market, and actually, we understood that there's not only one target. There are different customers for Tough Gaming. I mean, they're all student gamers, but they all have different problems. So based on our different key resource persons, we came up with the Tough Trio, which is Thomas, Yuria, and Fatima. So they represent different types of student players, each with their own problems. So we divided them into 3 to emphasize their unique characteristics, which is Thomas, who knows little to average about peripherals; Yuria, who is knowledgeable about peripherals; and Fatima, who is a price-conscious person that researches about the product before buying it.
All right, thank you for that. And I guess to give credit, that was part of my notes, and I appreciate you guys expanding that the target market now. So my question actually is also related to that. So now that you have these 3, see, Thomas, Uriah, and Fatima, um, my question and challenge is, from the 3, which do you think is actually which would you attribute to be the strongest possible buyer market right now from these profiles of Tough Gaming? And if so, what is something that you would do? Which part of your execution in the campaign would actually help the other profiles and target market also, be interested in Tough Gaming peripherals? Sorry. Again, let me repeat the 2. So in essence, the 2 questions are: 1, which of the 3 you think is the best profile right now of a market that matches Tough Gaming? And the second is, what would you do, or which of your executions, like the Lazada, the affiliate links, would be best served to get the other two profiles?
Right now, I think the best profile within our target market would be Fatima, since it is student gamers. So Fatima is, as said, the competitive girl boss. She focuses on both studies and gaming, and she's also price conscious. So with affiliate links, this is also related to her. The GAF poster also helps her because she is able to see all the specs and information about all the products. And the 88 sale also helps her because since she is price conscious, she cares about discounts and um, its affordability. The second question, how to get the other two markets? Well, since Thomas doesn't know where and what to buy, it's where he comes in with the GIF poster. And for Yuria, since he's having, he's just picky about what peripherals to buy, even though he knows what he wants. The GIF poster will also help him. But it's also possible that he would be watching streamers, so affiliate links is also possible for him. Thomas is also should also be price conscious. The 88 sale would also be of help.
Well, those are really good answers. Time that very much here. Thank you very much, Asha. It's time to see our fourth entry.
The new normal for students has been challenging to say the least, especially in terms of hardware, whether it's for making high-quality projects or clip-worthy plays. TUF Gaming is your friend. Most are okay at first, but the real question is, are they tough enough? Longer durability is the long-term game here, and what better solution to the problem is the Asus TUF Gaming products.
Computer hardware is our physical bridge to connect with our system software. Every tap of a key, move of the cursor, and click of a mouse is a basic, yet essential part that enables us to use our software and improve connectivity. I am James Castillo.
And I am Vaughn Garcia. And we are the Astro Heroes.
Hailing from the home of the Bravehearts, Bait Colleges.
Four of the most essential hardware for every student in the new normal of learning are the keyboard, mouse, headphones, and the loud surprise, a mousepad. Despite their different and unique features, all of them are really tough. Transformative, upbeat, and flexible, not only in use, but also in terms of stability, adaptability, and most of all, everyday usage.
TUF is their name, and being smooth, lightweight, easy to use, and immersive is their very game.
Each of the products displays unique capabilities that work excellent on its own, and with the others.
First up, we have the TUF Gaming P3 mousepad. This is the very definition of smooth yet tough, with a cloth surface optimized for exact reactive tracking. The TUF Gaming P3 is smooth up to all its edges with a non-slip rubber. This is perfect for quick response and precise aiming.
Next is the TUF Gaming K3 keyboard. Customizable is the game, not only for switches but also for your preferences in color and rhythm. Elegance, premium feel, and comfort all at the touch of your fingertips. It has 50 million keystroke lifespan and 100% anti-ghosting. Best for working and gaming non-stop. With Aura Sync with RGB lighting, this is the perfect addition to your workspace.
Third, the TUF Gaming H3 headphones. The H3 headphones are tough yet lightweight, with surround sound to deliver an immersive audio experience. Media consumption has never felt better, ensuring not only stability and durability, but also all-out compatibility with multiple devices. Hot weather? No problem! H3's fast cooling air cushions got you covered.
And last but not the least, we have the TUF Gaming M3 mouse. With its sleek and cozy design and 7 reprogrammable buttons, each customizable to your own personal preference, the M3 gaming mouse is the perfect match for a highly productive person and gamer all in one. With both gaming and working in mind, this mouse can last for up to 2 million clicks and 300 cycles, blowing other competitors out of the water. Sweaty hands? Don't worry about it. TUF Gaming M3's coating can help in keeping your palms cool as you game and work.
Now, the question remains, how do you become tougher with TUF gaming peripherals in the new normal for students?
Staying tough in this pandemic has been hard for all of us, and yet we are still powering through it. Why not show that not only through achievements, but also in your peripherals? TUF gaming gear ensures you get maximum productivity and comfort all at the touch of your fingertips.
To know every advantage and utility the product can offer is the name of the game. This speech aims more than just to please. We want to ensure that the TUF gaming peripherals are not just seen as a want, but just an essential need for students to cope and better connect toward an improved new normal for learning.
The products pitched offer high functionality while providing consumers with happier smiles and happier experiences. Now let me ask you, are you tough enough?
Once again, this is James Castillo.
And this is Vaughn Garcia of Astra Heroes. Thanks for watching. At Astra,
First Asia.
once again, thank you everyone for watching. This is Vaughn Garcia with Ryo Terbayos, James Castillo, and Micaela De Yolanda. We are the Astra Heroes. At Astra, First Asia. Thank you, Aces Tough.
Now for our fourth entry, we have Astra Heroes from Faith Colleges, represented by Mika. Good afternoon, Mika.
Good afternoon po. Good afternoon to everyone. Hi, I'm Mika. I am from Astra Heroes of Faith Colleges. Hi everyone.
Oh, hello. And eto nga, panelists, diretso na agad tayo sa tanong nyo.
Okay, thank you. So, hi Mika, I'm Robert from ASUS. So,
Yeah.
we've watched your video and basically I just want to ask, kasi your video is more into the parang advertisement type. It's more of an execution project already. So, I want to know more about how will you use this platform, or how will you use this, let's say, ad or video to convince your fellow students in order to get tough gaming peripherals. And if you were to pick one feature from each of the product, what would it be? And how will it benefit your student peers? So I think medyo maraming tanong ko, but I hope you were able to catch it.
Yes po. Ready po. Okay. Okay, so I think that the way that we can convince other students to buy the top gaming peripherals is that, especially for us students, I am in the IT department, so we are around computers a lot. We use a lot of hardware. We type a lot, especially since when we're programming. The thing that I can convince them with this is that it's very comfortable. It's something that you can really use, especially in improving your workflow. Since a lot of people tend to have um, aesthetic workspaces to help in their workflow. Um, yeah, and I think that good features of this is that in the keyboard, I think that a good feature of this is the RGB. The RGB lighting for me is one of the best features of it, and yeah, it really makes everything incredibly beautiful, aesthetic, and comfortable for the user. And then next is for the mouse. Um, the best feature that I can give this is that the customizability of it, especially for gaming and also for going for it everyday and day-to-day usage po. And then next is the headphones. One of the biggest uh, features of this is the surround sound. So at least you can get an immersive audio experience, even if you're just listening to music or playing your games, um, or just watching movies, watching videos for your own leisure. Especially as students, is really need um, something to relax with, especially in now that everything is so very stressful in online classes. And last is the mouse pad. The best feature that it has is that it works seamlessly with the other peripherals, especially the mouse. So yeah, one of the biggest features of this is that it all works together as one set, and you don't really need anything else, especially since it already has an integrated software. So yeah.
Thank you for
Thank you.
that. Thank you for that, Mika. Again, the audience did not see the first version of this. The first version was actually more of like the execution talaga. It was really loud. There was like really loud music. So it's great that you're able to push forward more clarity in your messaging. I do want to talk about a very specific one that you guys put, that you guys want to highlight it as not just a want, but more as a necessity. Can you tell us about your insights on why is this even needed as a clarity, no? Kung araw-araw siya ginagamit, why do some people think na add-on lang siya at hindi talaga siya kailangan?
For us, we really think it's a necessity since it improves your experience with your desktop. It improves your experience, especially now that we are always in front of our computers. So I think it's a necessity kasi um like a lot of us want to feel comfortable in the space that we try to work. And of course, since it's not only just for work, it's also for leisure and for activities that make you happy, make you relax, rather than just for stress and stuff. So I think that since you have your workspace, I think that it also gives you a relaxing atmosphere to have everything work together seamlessly in yeah.
Okay, thank you for that. So for me, my question is, most of your presentation as entirely actually looks itself like almost like an infomercial ad. It gives all the information. Your group mates are very excitable. All these hand gestures. So my question is, in terms of the marketing strategy, correct? How will you make sure that this type of video as an ad, would reach all of the people, the market or the students that you're looking for? Where would you put it? How do you make sure that it reaches? Is it campuses? Is it their online life? What is your strategy to make sure that this campaign and this advertisement essentially would reach the market you're looking for?
I think it's better to just market it to students or to people that love uh, sitting in front of the computer gaming, and also for those that are comfortable sitting in front of their computer. I think the way that we want to market this is that maybe use social media, since that is what we really use all the time, especially now. And also to have a target audience, especially for gamer students. So those student gamers that we encounter a lot.
We still have a little bit of time here, so pwede pa nating pag-usapan ng dagdag pa. Do any of our panelists have additional questions, yung maliit na lang?
I
Aryan?
think for me, sorry.
Okay, Sir Joe, go for it.
Yeah, okay. If you had to pick one particular platform that you think that this video, you said social media, right? Where do you think that you would put it on social media? Do you think it would reach the right people, and make sure that they understand and see this your ad?
I think that social media is really a powerful tool since, especially in Facebook advertising, since you get to choose your target audience. And also because a lot of people are on social media right now, especially here in the Philippines, where a lot of Filipinos use social media, especially Facebook. So yun po, I think we should try to market it through Facebook with a target audience of students, and of course with an age range na yun po, napasok po dun sa ano.
Thank you.
Thank you for that, Mika. Thank you very much, Astra Heroes from Faith Colleges. Now it's time for our fifth and final entry.
What the? Anong nangyayari?
Grab your gear and move out. We're heading to the front line.
Wait, huh?
Command has given us an objective to take Point Alpha. Here, take this H3 and listen to the frequency.
Private, you have to take care out there. You'll want a precise shot. So take this. Head to the armor crate and retrieve your weapon from the cap. Copy? Copy, sir.
Hey there, cadet. Take this K tree and move out.
Greetings, recruit. We all know that the surge of this pandemic has become rampant throughout the world, and everyone has to continue their daily lives within their own homes. Even us students had to shift to an online setup to fight against the new normal. With that, we found a new way to arm ourselves as a driving force that will fight on. Anyways, I'm Charles, the commanding officer of this division.
I'm Jenjen, reporting for duty from Operations Division.
Albert of the Logistics Division, reporting from A to C on standby.
And Noemi from the Intelligence Corps, over and out.
Together, we unite as one as an ultimate force that speaks for students in the new normal. With that, we are the pumped up cubs of the University of Santo Tomas. Logistics, you're up.
Greetings, privates. So what makes TUF Gaming peripherals feel more special than the rest of its competitors?
With the H3, you'll have 7.1 virtual surround sound and smooth comfort for your ears to hear, included with cross-platform support so you don't have to buy another one for a specific device, and suited deep bass detail to suit your gaming needs. So toughen up your online class experience with hashtag #TougherTogether.
TUF Gaming K3 delivers an additional USB port and a strong compact design that will last for a long time, having comfort to your wrists with its great report performance. So customize and load up your online lectures with K3's Armory Crate.
Taking a look at the TUF Gaming M3, 7000 DPI game-grade optical sensors and DPI adjusters are there for tweaking precision, along with Asus R-Sync for a colorful display with its user-friendly build for its comfort, its 7 customizable keys for versatility and tough duty durability. I can hashtag toughen up my experiences without stutter.
The K3 delivers optimized experience, accuracy and responsiveness, durability and resilience. So intensify your mouse response rate and your web surfing. Fight with the force comfortably along with TUF Gaming P3.
Intelligence. Continue the briefing from here with your gathered intel.
According to our intel gathered from the students of different schools in the Philippines, 97% of our respondents are into first-person shooter games, giving them an entire team of aces TUF. Additional data suggests that 90% of the students view peripherals as a necessity in the pandemic that we are facing, having to choose from the key purchasing drivers of quality, price, and compatibility.
Students face a lot of hardships which they strive to cope up and move forward, which mentally makes them as modern-day soldiers of the new normal.
Following Asus TUF with its durability and military styling, which makes the peripherals count as the students loadout on their engagement through the online front.
Going with a soldier's loadout, we made tough peripherals that stand for each equipment, such as the K3 as a primary, M3 as a sidearm, H3 as a radio, and P3 as the Kevlar.
This leads to the tagline Your Valor into Gaming and slogan Tough, Fight with the Force, giving awareness to students to toughen up and break their boundaries with tough. To intensify being hashtag tougher together, let's have a video campaign that aims on social media channels such as Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram to encourage students to load up and gain their medals of valor.
As seen on the video presented, we will feature notable student gaming influencers as officers, along with other students since both of them have impact in sales due to their sheer amount of followers and streaming activities leaning to FPS.
Loaded with the peripherals, we will introduce them each during the engagement. A tough hero will be then showcased, removing her helmet dramatically to reveal a woman, emphasizing
the proposed campaign ad can boost up our sales and shares because it features notable student influencers that can hook up our target market which are student and gamers alike. With the goal of unity and breaking the boundaries, we can spread awareness that tough can be for anybody regardless of status and gender. With that, good luck recruit and welcome to the online learning front.
For our final entry, we have Pumped Up Cubs from UST Manila represented by Charles. Good afternoon sa'yo, Charles.
Good afternoon po. Good afternoon.
And good afternoon din para sa ating mga panelists dahil excited na silang magtanong tungkol sa pitch mo.
Hi Charles, good afternoon.
Good afternoon po.
Hi, I'm Robert from ASUS, and we watched your video, and I think your video is probably the most themed one of all the videos na nag-present. You presented yung tough gaming in a military kind of style. You even named yourselves with ranks, no? Tama ba?
Yes
And
po.
it's all good. So I think my first question would be, how do you think this kind of theming helps promote the product more? And why did you choose to go with this kind of military theme in order to convey the messaging or the product features of tough gaming peripherals?
We try to convey because we all know with the new normal that we are having today that students are engaged in different fronts, like mentally, especially in the online learning scheme, which leads us to the question that how do we become tougher with tough gaming peripherals in the new normal? So with the gathered statistics that we had, that students are keen to FPS and relating it to the theme of tough having its strong durability and strong immense impression. With that we develop a good video campaign that will showcase students being together, uniting as one in different fronts, with the campaign name called Fight with the Force, and that all students can unite together, being the main goal of being tougher together with tough despite all mishaps that we are happening regardless of status and gender. And with unity in line, all students can form as an ultimate force and they can face anything that they can see in this pandemic that we are having.
Thank you for that, Charles. Yeah, definitely what Sir Rob said. It is definitely the most themed one, and it didn't even look like this the first time they submitted their draft. No, I'm amazed about the amount of motion graphics you can like cram all in one week, less than 1 week, to really come up with that. So really good job on that creative side. I'm more interested on the insights part. You had research. You guys even put out a survey in your student body like before, um, and you did say that your angle is towards students talaga when it comes to your theme. Pero there's some people who would say that your market when it comes to selling to students is actually the parents. Kasi sila yung bibili for the students, no? So I'm interested to know, how do you think where's that gap of understanding between the necessity of peripherals in today's new normal? Why don't ano yung kailangang i-push natin sa parents na this is a necessity talaga?
Katulad nga po ng sinabi ko, Ate Arian, we want to have this kind of unity. Hindi lang even if the students are in line, we want also the parents to be in line as well, because the team fight with the force doesn't entail only to the students itself but with the parents. We want to at least have this unity aspect, as in the overall aspect of the whole Philippines na uniting as one, pushing for this mode of campaign na despite na may pandemic tayo right now, we can face anything regardless of kung anong status natin, kung anong mga mishaps na nangyayari sa buhay natin and such. And with that, once we have this video campaign in line for like encouraging, spreading awareness to people that they can be stronger with the tough peripherals because of its sturdiness, its compact design, and a lot of its special features in line. It could encourage a lot of parents to really be hooked in, especially sa part na yung special features na ano. And we all know that students have the power as well, like to encourage their parents as well, that since they are they are the future of the next generation. And ayun po.
Okay. Thank you for that answer, Charles, as well. I'm curious that, today there's so many types of, video campaigns and executions, and formats that you can create, for advertising a product now. Can you tell us a little bit more why it's the video campaign particularly was your execution? And if you had to add one more type of content, to push your campaign, what would it be?
To push off with our video campaign, what we want here is to uh, we want to to give a message, especially to the gaming community na ano tayo, because wait lang, I'm trying to get the words.
Yeah, breathe
Okay
on,
po,
breathe on.
so what we want for this campaign is unity. Unity. Uh, we all know that in the gaming scene, there are a lot of gen- you, maraming stigma when it comes to gender equality. Ayun yung we want to add that as well to our video campaign that uh that anyone can be a gamer, and kahit uh, kahit babae ka, whatever your gender may be, it can really put into the video campaign. And ayun, we just we really want to have this aspect of unity towards our campaign, that if you join the alliance together with TUF, you can conquer anything and you can be fearless with whatever is happening towards whatever you're facing today.
And thank you for that, Charles. We do have a little bit of time left. We have one more small question. Sino sa panelists natin ang may gustong mag-last question before we end this segment? Anybody? Sige, ako na lang mag-nominate, of course. Our CEO, Arian, go for it.
Yeah, thank you. For I guess for the amount of research that you guys have done, can you tell us if you're going to change the campaign, what particular aspect of tough peripherals would you want to highlight more than anything? Because sometimes you can't say it's the all-in-one solution. Everybody wants to say that they're the all-in-one solution, right? What is tough? How is tough different, and how can you highlight that?
Well, the free flow we would like to highlight, especially in the tough times that we are having today, is headset. It's the most important integral part, especially in the online learning scheme that we are having today. Because of it, we can have clear communication when it comes to a lot of meetings. Because as a student myself, I have a lot of meetings. Especially in the school lectures and such. And of course, with the noise suppression it has, it can really increase the odds of promoting the campaign of tough. And if we're going to promote the peripheral products, I really want to convey the message of it, the hashtag tougher together, because with the gaming peripherals in line, students can toughen up and unite as an ultimate force that can really conquer anything regardless of what we are having today. So that's about it for.
All right. Thank you very much, Pumped Up Cubs. Thank you very much, Char. We heard the final five, and we're going to give our judges some time to deliberate. Ano ba ang enough a market competition? work from our students put into each of these pitches that we saw today. We're finally heading to our awarding ceremony where we'll award the top 3 teams who will get additional prizes from Asus TUF Gaming. Remember, ang magcha-champion dito ay makakakuha ng isang buong PC for their chosen mentor. Now, to award the 3rd place winner, we have our Chief Marketing Officer in AcadArena, Sir Joe Jospe.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Once again, thank you again all for being here. We had an amazing time doing and having you guys answer the questions we had. No? So to award the 3rd place for the Asus TUF Enough Marketing Competition, the 3rd place with a score of 11.6 goes to Team ARC.
Congratulations to Team ARC. Aside from their finalist gear, these students just won 4 pieces of TUF Gaming M3 mice and P3 mouse pads. Congratulations! Dagdag pa yun ha. So matatago nyo na yung peripherals nyo. Meron pa kayong additional from Asus TUF. Now, to award our 2nd placer, we have the CEO of AcadArena, Miss Arian Lim.
Thank you. As what Joe said, this has been very rewarding for all of us, learning from you and learning from each other. This is the types of competitions that are really worth it, and thank you for putting yourselves out there. I think the toughest challenge is really that. No.
Nice one.
Yeah. So for 2nd place with a score of 12.25 is Team Tamaror.
All right. A big round of applause for Tamarors from FEU Manila. Now, similar to the 3rd placer, you won. Actually, aside from the finalist gear, rather, these students just won 4 pieces of TUF Gaming H3 headsets. Congratulations again to Tamarors from FEU Manila. Ngayon, palapit na tayo ng palapit sa ating champion. And ang masasabi ko lang dito, it's very intense. Dahil, again, this is already the final 5 and we're heading towards that one team that would conquer it all. Ito na yung tipo na mananalo sila ng PC for their chosen mentor. And sobrang saya naman siguro maging mentor ng team na mananalo. And now, to award the champion of Asus TUF Enough, a marketing pitch competition, we have the Regional Marketing Manager of Asus, Sir Robert Osorio. Sir Robert, sinong nanalo?
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. So first of all, I'd like to thank you guys for joining the competition. And it's such a rewarding experience for us, not just for me, but also for my peers at AcadArena. I'm also thanking for establishing this project. And it's been a very, very fun project. And we hope we can do this again. So without further ado, we've actually had a hard time judging who's going to be the winner, but I'll cut it short now. And for the champion and first Asus and AcadArena's TUF Enough marketing pitch, garnering a score of 12.67, we have Team 3 Marketeers. Congratulations.
Congratulations to 3 Marketeers from University of Santo Tomas. They have won yung buong PC for their mentor, and of course, a set of Asus TUF peripherals for each student. And syempre, kasama na rin doon yung nakuha na nilang a finalist gear as well. Now, nandito na sa screen natin ngayon si Sir Antonio Estrada Etrata na naging mentor ng 3 Marketeers from University of Santo Tomas. Makakapag-uwi siya ng isang buong PC from Asus TUF Gaming. Now, let's talk to the winner. Pag-usapan natin yung experience ni 3 Marketeers. So, nandyan ka ba, Nat?
Hello po. Thank you.
Hello. So, unang-una, for this afternoon, let's talk about kung anong nararamdaman mo. What are your thoughts after winning Asus TUF Enough marketing competition?
Very excited and thankful. Sad na wala dito yung teammates ko sa on-cam to share the prize. Pero yes, we're very happy na we were given the chance to compete. And
All right. And honestly, it was a tight competition. Kitang-kita din sa mga scores na sobrang lapit talaga. And for everybody else here, for sure, it was a big experience yung makasali dito sa Asus TUF Gaming. TUF Enough, rather. And pag-usapan natin isa pa, kamusta yung mentor mo? Can you talk about your mentor for us?
Oh,
Nat?
I think hello? Yes. Sorry, my internet is a bit laggy. Pero our mentor was the one who actually invited us. We're so thankful to him because he has been our teacher for, I think, a year or 2 years na. He was also our teacher in our org. We were all in our org before, and he was the one who guided us. And we're so very thankful for him. He's one of the nicest and fairest teachers in our department. And he's always being considerate towards us, but not a pushover. And we love him so much. He deserves.
Now your love and hard work for your professor just gave him a brand new PC set, and you guys as well scored a lot of peripherals from Asus TUF Gaming. Before we end our show here, let's I think we have a little bit of words from Arian Lim before we go to our closing remarks.
No, I think this is again what Sir Rob said. This has just been such a rewarding experience. It's great to see all of your work, see all of it culminate into this. It's very difficult to iterate, to create, and to edit your work, within such a short period of time. And the thing is, what's amazing with all of you is you guys do this almost every day through your online classes, and you with all your research, as well. It is true that the good quality of peripherals is a need now, for your health, to ease your stress, and for ergonomics. So hopefully we have more of these kinds of competitions. We learned a lot from you guys as well, whether from the creative ads with like the popping text, or the insights as well. Na mas titingnan niyo pala yung reviews more than the brand. That is those were like great insights that we learned from you guys. Thank you for the stories. Thank you for the insights as well, and congratulations to everyone.
Again, congratulations to everyone. Speaking of everyone, I just want to give a shout out to the representatives here na nandito sa ating awarding ceremony. Of course, that's Mika from Faith Colleges, Gia from FEU, Kim from UST, Charles from UST, and of course, our wonderful panelists. Now that we've crowned our champion, I'm sure this event won't be the last one. We'd like to thank our sponsors and partners in making this event possible. Asus TUF Gaming. I've been your host, Uomi, and we'll see you again soon.